Okay, now that I've explained to you why I've been gone for the past couple of months and why there haven't been any videos coming and what potentially could happen with the video bits, I'm going to describe to you all the channel hubbub stuff that you guys have previously would want to know about. Yeah. So first of all, talking about the reality TV stuff, I actually haven't been watching Big Brother 17 since the second Battle of the Block competition. I'll get on it in the next couple of days, but odds are I'm not going to be doing the week by week recaps like I was kind of expecting to. So worst case scenario, I just do what I've done for every other season of Big Brother and just make one video recapping the entire season. But hey, that's not actually that bad of a situation, huh? And I didn't plan for this to happen, as you would learn if you saw the first part. And then also, I am still trying to catch up with seasons of the American version of Survivor that I haven't seen yet. I actually just finished China like about a month ago. So I plan on working my way through Micronesia, Gabon, Tocantins, watching Samoa, and then rewatch HVV, so then I can officially say I'm caught up, and then I'll probably make a multi-part video recapping my thoughts on every season, just so I can say that I am, because I've always wanted to get caught up with Survivor, I just haven't really had much desire to at this point, right? Then as for non-reality TV stuff, I actually have finished watching Supernatural Season 6, I just haven't made the video for it yet. It'll happen, but I just want to get into the mood, because I've had a desire to make this video and the previous part for a while now. I just wanted to wait to a certain point before I made it, alright? You just gotta get in that feeling. Then as for other non-reality TV shows, I'm probably going to slow down on those for a couple of reasons, because I've noticed that once again I'm watching, I think, too many different ones, so I kind of got to break it down and focus on one in particular, but also I've reached a point where I honestly don't have that much desire to be buying lots of DVDs and Blu-rays, even though I have a ton of money right now. I've just simply lost interest in doing that, so I'm probably just going to use the website that I use to stream a lot of TV shows and just do it there, but generally when I do that, I find it a little harder to marathon. Oh, I can marathon, trust me, because that's where I view the reality shows, but it's just a little tougher. So rest assured, like with Supernatural, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, I will be continuing with them eventually, but I'm going to make it a little slower because I'm watching too many shows. But also, I plan on re-watching a couple of shows that I've previously been doing, because I heard that the second half of Lost Girl Season 5 starts in September, but I looked back to when I made my reaction video for the season 4 finale, and then I realized it was March 2014, aka I haven't viewed any Lost Girl stuff in a year and a half. And unlike Supernatural, Lost Girl has such a tight continuity to it that if you jump into it a way long time after you've seen it, it doesn't entirely work, so I plan on going back and rewatching that whole show, even the dreadful Season 4. And no, I haven't seen Season 5 Part 1. I didn't want to watch 8 episodes. I wanted the whole shebang. Alright? So I'm going to be doing that, which will put another reason to delay on the other TV shows. But I'm also planning on rewatching Glee, because after I saw a few episodes of Season 4, for whatever reason I didn't continue watching the season, and then I did something that I'd been previously telling myself I wouldn't do, which was read various fan fictions and watch various fan videos on here about the show, and I really enjoyed them, but they have kind of ruined me when it comes to Glee, because one, it's gotten me used to thinking about the characters behaving certain ways when they don't necessarily behave that exact way on the show. I know I'm being kind of anonymous here, but you can't really describe it for somebody who hasn't seen the show. But also, I've learned a couple of spoilers about the show. I had some spoilers for the show, such as like learning that a certain actor dies between seasons 4 and 5, but now I know exactly who that actor is, so it's going to be a little tough to get used to. I also learned which actors go from regulars to minor, and also the biggest issue that's going to prevent me from rewatching this show, or make me not want to rewatch the show, is that my favorite couple for the show has changed from a couple that does happen on the show to a couple that has practically 0% chance of happening on the show, because it used to be, my favorite couple used to be Rachel and Finn, but now it's Rachel and Quinn. Yeah, I bet a lot of you weren't seeing that coming. Nor did I. I was totally amazed at just how accidentally I ended up starting to support this couple. And before I get a bunch of people in the comments going, "Oh, you're just creeping between the lines. You know full well that this isn't going to happen. They're both straight." Okay, so first of all, okay, one, if you want me to play devil's advocate to this ship, okay, I will, because I could theoretically make a whole damn video about that, even though I support the couple. Two, there's actually quite a large group of people out there that ship this couple, so you can't really do that much complaining with how big a group of fans support them. And three, if I am quote-unquote reading between the lines and supporting a couple that is never going to happen, well, actually, this has happened to me before, where I watch a movie or TV show and end up supporting a lesbian couple that I know has practically 0% chance of happening. Okay? And if I get anyone stating that, well, what's the lesbian couple for this? Seriously? So don't call me crazy or delusional or anything, okay? Because this is something that's happened to me before, okay? But it's also different for this couple than it is for all those couples, because this may be TMI for a couple of you. If I'm reading fan fictions for this Glee couple that have a lot of love-making scenes, I actually find that I get kind of bored when I'm reading that, and I go, I don't want to read about these two making love, I want to read about these two falling in love, dealing with emotional issues and all that stuff. But these couples and other lesbian couples that I ship, I've got no problem with reading the love-making bits. So that says something, okay? Sheesh. So yeah, it's something that I plan on doing, but given what I've been stating, I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, and that could end up being just like Heroes, because I've had all 4 seasons on Blu-ray since December 2012, and I haven't watched any of them, although I had seen the first season December 2011. They've just been sitting on the shelf in the shrink wrap, because one, I did know about the new mini-series that supposedly continues it, but also everyone keeps complaining about how bad it's gotten, so this might end up being the same thing. I don't know. Alright. Then as for movies, well, I have seen a couple more horror movies in the remakes, but now it's getting a little tough to find fresh franchises. I could do a little more looking, right? I'll update you about that at another point, but yeah, I'm thinking I'm getting to the point where I've seen a good amount of the good ones. There could be more, but I'm just not sure, and even then, I'm not a huge horror fan, but I do enjoy the comparing bits of the slasher movies and the franchises, because I do find that fairly interesting. And at some point, I think before the end of the year, I'm going to get off my butt and finally tackle the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I had seen the first 3, but it's been over a year and a half since I saw them, so I think I've forgotten them enough that I could just go at it again without any problems. And also, given how I plan on rewatching a lot of movies, I think at some point I'm going to restart the Bondathon at some point, but instead of doing it movie by movie, I think we're going to break it by Bond, because I think that'll be a little bit easier. And yes, I will be discussing the spin-off movies, yeah. So, anything else to mention here? No, because I've tackled, while I've been away, I've tackled pretty much every movie or TV show thing that I've kind of left hanging. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I think I've pretty much said it all, so hope you enjoyed hearing from me finally about being gone all this time, and you have any questions, just put them down below and I'll answer them. Because I've been here the whole time, I just haven't been making videos.